name's Chris VanDahl, and I perform as Steven Tyler, the greatest American frontman in rock and roll history, unbiased, for Legends in Concert all over the world. I've been getting the Steven Tyler thing ever since junior high, though. I went from being monkey face to that kid that looks like Tyler, which is great because I'm from Detroit, and back then, Aerosmith broke on FM radio early in the area that I was at, and it was kind of life-changing. It really was. This sort of happened as an accident, the tribute artist thing. As far as the look goes, I think it really comes down to the old expression, the devil's in the details. Clearly, I've got a great canvas. I mean, what else am I going to do with this face? The reality is, I mean, it's all about the buttons on the shirt, the fingernails, what Steven is doing currently. It's one nice thing about performing as Steven Tyler is, you know, he's as iconic for his fashion sense as he is for his music sensibility. He can and does get away with everything. So the palette is really, really broad and wide for me. I like to refer to it as the pizza with a little of everything on it. Steven was really famous for the black and white pinstripe catsuit that he used to wear. So I called somebody up and I said, hey, what would it cost to have this made? And they told me. And I just dropped the phone. I said, you gotta be kidding. So I went to Kmart's and I spent $75 and bought a sewing machine and never looked back. Everything that you see, and most of it are pretty much exact replications of Steven's outfits, I've made myself. Steven and I first met back in, I want to say 2011. I'm based out of Las Vegas, and I have a friend that was going to the MGM Grand there to see Aerosmith perform. They had purchased meet and greet passes, and I said, you know, that's amazing. So I took her up on that, and we went. And we were standing there, I get a tap on the shoulder, pretty blonde girl. She said, are you Chris VanDahl? I was like, do I owe you money? She said, no, Steven would like to see you in his dressing room. So we head backstage. He said, get in here, you know, explicit. Walked in the door, and Steven's sitting in this tall chair with his sweatpants on, hiked up to his legs, ratty t-shirt, his hair's all in the place. And he jumped out of the chair, and he came over, and he gave me a hug. And he said, no, we're doing it wrong. And he said, let's hug to the left, it connects us at the heart. That's how Steven and I met. Then he stepped back, and we're looking at each other. Now, this is the only moment for the rest of the day that we spent together where there was silence. Somebody actually captured that photo. Steven and I are looking at each other, and he put his hands up to my face, and he got real close, and he said, we look great, but our eyes are too close. And that was it. People always ask me what Steven's like, and I would say that Steven is like all of us, but on our very best day.